You know what I'm really excited about?
Chips and salsa at some point.
Well, yes. I mean, obvi, but this is how you know you're old, right?
Yes.
You get excited over really dumb shit, like household items.
Yeah.
So on Amazon, I ordered an electric salt and pepper shaker.
I've seen them. Is it the one that has a light?
It has an LED light.
Stop.
And it has a button on it. And I am so fucking excited to cook with it this weekend. It just came.
That's awesome.
I know.
And it grinds the pepper and the salt?
Yes. I got the peppercorn, whatever.
The medley.
Yeah. And I got pink Himalayan sea salt because, you know, I love pink. So.
Well, that's supposed to be good for you too.
I like it because it's pink.
Well, yeah. Duh.
If it has health benefits, great. But
either way.
I know. I'm just like, the fact that I get excited over things like that, it lets me know. Well, not lets me know, but it reminds me that I'm aging. That and also my face, but you know.
Your face is fine.
Alicia's looking very studious today. She has these amazing glasses on and they have rhinestones on the top and they like catch the light and they sparkle. It's so pretty and it makes me want glasses.
You trust me, you don't. These are from my eye doctor.
Anyway, welcome to the Ghosty Girls podcast. I am Christina.
I'm Alicia. Hi.
Hi.
Sippy. You made me curious as to what my last order on Amazon was, and this is how old I am. You want to hear?
Mm-hmm.
Fabric softener sheets.
Okay. That's not an old thing, though. Everyone needs fabric softener sheets.
The earth kind. So, like, I've been buying the eco sheets, you know what I mean? Instead of, like, the pods or the bottles. And I freaking love them.
Okay.
So, like, they're great to take, like, on vacation, which, you know, I just got back from vacay.
Yes. We haven't seen each other in forever. This is weird because you guys wouldn't notice because we batch recorded a whole bunch of episodes. Mm-hmm. So we've had consistent episodes coming out, even though both of us have been, like, on vacations and whatnot.
Yeah.
And what was the point of what I was talking about?
We're talking about Amazon and vacation.
We haven't seen each other in forever.
No. So
I literally haven't seen you in like 3 weeks, I think.
3 weeks.
And that's bonkers, and I don't like it.
It's stupid.
Let's never do that again.
Never again. Ever. Anywho, so we all know I was on vacation last week with my husband and his whole family. It was actually very fun, and I'm very lucky. I love my in-laws.
Good. You look very well rested.
I'm not.
And you look like a little tan, like sun-kissed.
Oh, thank you. I'm super white, but this is me tan. I'll take it.
Yeah, no, I don't think you look white. I mean, obviously you're white, but you look tan.
Thanks. I was born on the islands of Caucasus, as they say.
Caucasus.
Caucasia. Yeah, so the entire vacation I was like, gosh, I gotta get one done. I have to get one done because we have to record. Like, I have to do something, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to talk about or who I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
And I asked Jack, I was like, gosh, who should I do my next podcast on? Like, who should I focus on? And he was like, oh, how about Cookie Monster? And I was like, what? And he was just being silly because, there were a couple little kids and I don't know, Cookie Monster popped in his head.
Right.
So I basically said, there's got to be something weird with Sesame Street or Cookie Monster or so on and so forth. And I was right. It's Cookie Monster, not Sesame Street. So don't sue me, Sess. But during my time dodging my in-laws, I was able to knock out some research on this Cookie Monster case.
Nice. Look at you being an overachiever, getting shit done on your vacation.
I know, right? Here we go. You ready for this?
Yes.
It's crazy.
I'm curious to see how Cookie Monster ties into this.
Yeah, I was too. But yeah. So today we're heading back to the gritty streets of North Philly.
Ooh, which is like 40 minutes from here.
Not even, yeah. So North Philadelphia in the 1980s. And as hopefully you all know, Philadelphia is full of history, cheesesteaks, and most importantly, the most recent Super Bowl champs. Go Birds.
And it's also the city of brotherly love.
Yes. And a city of serial killers. Who knew?
Oh boy.
So today's episode isn't about a household name like Dahmer or Gacy. Today's case is a bizarre and stomach-turning case that you have possibly never heard of.
I don't think I have.
That's crazy because it's only 45 minutes up the road, like you said. So we will be talking about the Cookie Monster Killer, otherwise known as the House of Death Killer, otherwise known as the Corpse Collector, a.k.a. Harrison Marty Graham.
Yeah, that's so crazy that this isn't more well known.
It is. Yeah, you know who it is now.
I feel like I've heard of him, but I don't know the specifics.
Yeah, the Queen did one on this a long time ago as I was researching.
Bailey did.
Yeah. The Queen and the other Queen who isn't as well known, but I freaking love her, Brittany Vaughn. She did one on this too a long, long time ago. And I had completely forgot because I forget yesterday. But when I was doing my research, they both came in pretty handy.
Nice.
Yeah. Harrison, who I shall be calling Marty because that's what everyone called him.
Marty McFly.
Marty McFly. He was not McFly. He was a man with a gentle smile, a soft voice, and 7 corpses decomposing in his apartment.
Oh my God. That's like Jeffrey Dahmer. He used to keep corpses in his shower and actually shower with them.
Oh.
Yeah, he's running out of room for the corpses. So he would just pile them up in the shower. I digress.
No, you're fine.
Continue.
It's gonna get dark. Just, you hold the flashlight while I run.
All right.
Done. So Harrison Frank Marty Graham, again, I'm going to be calling him Marty, was born in 1959 in the city of brotherly love. He was described by many who knew him as kind, but mentally slow. Marty was the oldest of 5 children, and his mother noticed he was not progressing as he should, so she took him to the doctor where Marty was diagnosed with an intellectual disability, and due to this disability, Marty struggled a lot in school.
Oh,
I know. Marty never made it past the 9th grade, so he dropped out, I want to say right after his 9th grade year is what I read.
Yeah,
between
so
9th
in
and
high
10th.
school. Yeah, like freshman year.
Yeah, basically. As I mentioned before, Marty was not at all what people think of when they picture a serial killer. He wasn't charming like Bundy. He wasn't loud or violent in private or public. And Marty was quiet, kind, friendly, making him almost invisible to the world around him.
And he was also African American, correct?
He was also African American.
Which is rare for a serial killer.
It is. It is. Well, yeah, he had a lot of camouflage. Mental disability. He was quiet.
Yeah, this is interesting because it doesn't really fit, the mold of a serial killer.
Yep, and it only gets more interesting. Here we go. In the 1970s, Marty began working in hopes of supporting himself. He found the construction industry fit him well, and he actually enjoyed working. He was also getting disability checks as well. Marty was soon able to move into a dilapidated 3rd-floor apartment in North Philadelphia. The area, unfortunately, was not a good one, but Marty made the best of the entire area. He made friends with a lot of the local children, and they loved him because he would often bring out his Cookie Monster puppet and put on little skits for them.
Oh, hence the name.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster Killer. Okay.
Exactly. That's where the Cookie Monster comes in.
All right.
If anyone's been listening from the beginning and is still listening. Neighbors said he would also talk to the puppet regularly, even when he was by himself.
Question. How would the neighbors know that he was talking to the puppet if he was by himself? Like they would hear him?
Like if he was standing on the street corner or like walking down the hall. I probably didn't say that right.
No, you did. That's odd.
Yeah.
But he had an intellectual disability, so...
You'll find out later, too. There's more to the intellectual disability.
Oh, okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh.
It gets worse.
Oh, boy.
Sorry in advance. So, yeah, people would witness him, I should say, talking to the puppet when he was alone. It was just him and the puppet. And
Yeah.
yeah, you understand what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
Yeah.
Marty was also known for wandering on vacant land and digging graves for what he said were deceased stray dogs. Yeah.
Huh. That's
I say stray dogs in quotes, guys.
different.
Yeah. So his direct neighbors would often find him listening to music, and it is said that he absolutely loved Lionel Richie.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Soul.
All night long. All night.
night.
Sorry. I digress.
Man, he's got some bops.
Oh yeah, he does.
So soul and disco specifically were his jam, his
Okay.
being Marty. Life was looking good for Marty now that he had a consistent paycheck, a home to live in, people and friends that knew and liked him, and he even had a girlfriend at this point.
Oh.
I know.
I shouldn't say all because I know where this goes, but
Yeah. Even with all these things going for him, Marty fell into his surroundings, which sucks because he began to drink alcohol and use heavier drugs.
not a good mix.
No. Because of his mental stability and mental state, his home quickly became a regular spot for quick drug deals or for his friends to get high. And Marty didn't do like all of the drugs. Like he wasn't, I'm not even going to go there. Marty didn't do all the drugs. He only did a few select drugs.
Okay.
His choice of drugs were apparently alcohol, Ritalin, and the cocaine.
That's not a good mix, right?
Well, I don't think any of that.
Ritalin and cocaine, though, specifically. Isn't that kind of like, because they're both uppers, right?
Yeah. Plus alcohol, which is a depressant.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
throwing that all in the mix? No.
I mean, no drugs are a good mix, like
No.
you said, but that specifically, I feel like it's a really bad mix.
No. You're riding that white pony and slamming down a fifth of vodka. Like, it's not going to end well for anyone. So Marty's downstairs neighbors, it was a retired school teacher and her grandson, they actually suspected nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Like, that's how quiet he was with all of this.
Yeah.
And even the deals going on in his house and his friends that were there.
I feel like in Philly, people kind of like mind their own business too.
Yeah.
Like people just kind of like, nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Just, I'm going to stay in my lane.
Yeah, that's fair. Despite the darkness that had crept into Marty's life, he still paid his rent on time, played and entertained the neighborhood youth, and seemed to still be kind to everyone around him. Now, fast forward to the summer of 1987. Marty's neighbors began to complain about a terrible smell coming from his apartment.
That's never good.
Nope. The nose funk began as a light scent, but over time crept to a level of, and this is in my mind how I pictured it, a dumpster full of shitty diapers that was set on fire and put out with the liquid from the Mexia supermarket.
Nice
Kind of
tie-in.
smell. Huh? You like that callback? So if you're listening and go, what the fuck is a Mexia supermarket? Clearly you didn't listen to last week's episode.
Clearly, you are not a fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you
Get
are.
on that.
But please listen.
Why
Because
am I
that
yelling?
was, I don't know. That was one of my favorite episodes though, I think. It was good.
Thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate that.
I loved it.
Thanks. I wanted to do something different, you know. And
Still,
but here we are, back to serial killers,
sorry.
as the good Lord intended.
Amen. I digress. Anytime Marty was asked what the fuck was going on in his apartment, he just brushed it off. He'd smile and give an excuse, which varied each time. He claimed bad plumbing, dead rats, spoiled food from an outage, and anything else that he could think of, like on the spot. Everyone just believed him because it was Marty, you know? They were just like, yeah, okay.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Again, he was soft-spoken, appeared harmless. The building he lived into was already in terrible shape. So, I mean, bad smells weren't new, you know?
Yeah.
By August of 1987, neighbors got to the point where they couldn't take the smell. The landlord had received so many calls that he was forced to serve Marty with an eviction notice.
So they didn't, you know what's interesting? Like they didn't even check the apartment first. They were just like, no, fuck this guy. He's evicted.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
Or, I mean, he could, that's what I read. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't dive so deep that I got every single detail, but
Yeah.
the landlord could have even stopped by and been like, yeah, you're right. It stinks. I'm done with this.
Yeah. That's,
You know,
that's
I don't,
true. I just feel like as a landlord, me personally, I'd be like, let me in your apartment so I can see what's going on. Because if this is some kind of plumbing issue, like, that's my ass. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
but
what do I know?
You just what? What do you know?
What do I know? I'm just some bitch.
Some bitch. Sorry, I hadn't said that in a while. I think the building was already so run down. The landlord probably didn't give a shit. He was just collecting those monthly checks until that building imploded.
Probably.
What did Marty do when he was asked to move out? He nailed the front door shut from the inside.
Holy shit.
Took his Lionel Richie poster off the wall, grabbed his Cookie Monster puppet, and rolled out using the fire escape. He fled and never looked back. Yeah. The landlord actually returned a few days later after serving him with an eviction notice to find that he could not get the door open because it was nailed shut from the inside. Yeah. So the landlord actually did something good. He immediately called the cops.
Okay.
When the police arrived, they entered the apartment. Whew. They stepped into what looked like an actual nightmare involving Freddie K.
Oh, boy.
Freddy Krueger, for those of you who didn't catch that. Freddie K.
Now I'm just picturing the scene where Johnny Depp like goes into his bed, like sinks into his mattress and all the blood flows up.
I mean, kind of, yeah. You ready for this?
Yeah.
The police were met with garbage and rotten food over 15 inches deep.
What?
That's over a foot deep.
There's houses on Hoarders that show Hoarders, which I love, that aren't even that bad.
Yeah. If anybody is not in the States, that's over 40 centimeters. It's, I mean, that's freaking deep.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it is.
As they slowly moved forward, the cops were also met with multiple soiled mattresses,
Ew.
drugs, what appeared to be old blood splatter. Old blood splatter, let me say that without stuttering. Oh, and several dead bodies in all different stages of decomposition. We'll let that sink in for a second.
Not good.
Nope.
Not good.
So they called investigators, and when they came in, they even found skeletal remains in a duffel bag on the roof.
What?
And more skeletal remains buried in the basement.
Oh my God.
One of the I would say most grotesque detail of the case. I laugh because I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I get it.
They found a skull stuffed inside of a cereal box.
This is how fucked up I am. My immediate thought was, I wonder what cereal box it was.
Same. My man was definitely eating. My man was eating the apple cracks. But I have more.
Apple cracks.
I have more because I'm an asshole. Rice Krispies.
Oh my God.
Raisin Bran. Raisin Brain. Or Frosted Face. I can't.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
We're going to hell.
I'm an asshole. But
No,
I really wanted to know. My mind went to the same place.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of cereal was it? Was it like, in my mind, it was Lucky Charms, but I couldn't think of like a funny pun to go with that. Not that any of them are appropriate. Lord forgive me.
I immediately thought of Trix. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a head in a. How does one fit a head in a cereal box?
I don't know. I think it was just a skull. So
I
it
can
wasn't
barely
like,
fit the actual fucking bag of cereal back into the box. You know when you pour it out
Yep.
and it like expands?
Yep.
How does one fit a head into a cereal box?
I don't know.
That's
Maybe it was one of the giant ones from Costco. No, I don't.
that's something else.
Yeah. But you're right. That's so annoying when the bag's too big.
Yes,
and you're like
in the box,
and then you can't close it.
And then the box splits at the top.
I saw a TikTok recently that showed how we've all been closing cereal boxes wrong this like whole time.
Yeah, I'm sure we probably have.
I'll find it after this and I will show it to you because it blew my mind and I already forget how to do it. So it'll be good for me to rewatch. Yeah, so we digress again on cereal. There was a skull in the cereal box. Needless to say, Marty went from the friendly, nice music lover to Philadelphia's most horrifying serial killer. So at that time, after he fled, Marty just bebopped around Philly for a few days. And although people would report seeing him, the police always seemed to arrive just a few minutes too late. Now, I will say, thank God for Marty's mom. She was able to reason with her son and convince him to turn himself in.
Okay, that's good.
Yep. And he did that on August 17th. He walked into a police station with his mom, calmly said, "I heard you guys are looking for me." And then flat out confessed, sharing drugs with and then murdering all 7 women individually over several months. During his confession, Marty said a few of the women he thought had actually overdosed. A few others he strangled after becoming enraged from a bad high. And apparently, there was one woman that he wasn't going to kill. He was going to just do drugs with her and let her go. But she discovered one of the bodies. So,
oh my God. So she was in the apartment with him and just, oh boy.
yeah. So he felt like she was going to go to the police, so he just strangled her too. Yeah.
Yikes.
Needless to say, the police were shocked. Shooketh, if you will.
Yeah.
He was cooperative, soft-spoken, and very matter-of-fact with his story. He gave details about every single victim, and I'm going to now name the victims. They were Cynthia Brooks, Valerie Jamison, Mary Jeter Mathis, Barbara Mahoney, Robin DeShazor, which was actually his girlfriend, Sandra Garvin, and Patricia Franklin. Bless their hearts.
That's
I know.
Awful.
Yeah. So Robin was actually, again, his longtime girlfriend, and she was found to have been strangled and stuffed into the closet. Yeah. In his interview, he claimed some of the women had, quote, asked for it. Yeah.
Oh,
others,
my God.
I know. Others, he said, just wouldn't leave. They probably got high and couldn't leave. I mean, this is where my thought process went, though. Like, he said they just wouldn't leave, but like, if they're not going to leave when they're alive, when you kill them, they're there. Like, how are they going to leave?
I know, right? I hate when people come into my house and won't leave, and then I have to kill them. It's
yeah,
crazy.
because then they're there forever.
Yeah, it's just really inconvenient.
Ugh. Yep. So he lived with these bodies, again, all in different stages of decomposition.
Ew.
For months.
Oh my God.
I know, similar to what you said in the beginning, they were where he slept, where he ate.
What the
and just,
fuck?
I know, feet away from where he and his friends would gather to do drugs.
And
I can't.
like, people were coming into his apartment, and like, obviously the smell of 7 corpses is going to be like ungodly. Okay.
Well,
the smell of one corpse is ungodly.
No,
This
I mean,
is wild.
The neighbors smelled it. Can you imagine walking in there?
Nope.
To get high? I mean,
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, I say just to get high. Could you imagine?
No, but that's what they were doing. He
Yeah,
had
it's
people
true.
coming and going that were getting high.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess when drugs are involved, it's a different
You just want that
ballgame.
fix?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I know. Now your favorite part. I'm going to get into the trial after I adjust this thingy there. So, pre-trial, psychiatrist studied Marty and ultimately diagnosed him with schizophrenia, a multiple personality disorder, and, as we already knew, an intellectual disability. He had 3 different personalities, and they were as follows. Marty, the friendly neighbor who was kind and helpful. Frank, who loved doing drugs and strangling women, basically just fucking shit up. And then Junior. Junior was estimated to be around 2 or 3 and loved Cookie Monster. He had the mental capacity of a child, but during the trial, the state argued that he was aware of right and wrong. Witnesses, who were women that lived with Marty at one point or another, actually came in and testified, and they said that he would suddenly become irrational and threaten them by strangling them or threaten them with weapons. One woman actually stated that she was threatened with a machete.
I have to wonder if he did know right from wrong, because when a serial killer knows right from wrong, they go out of their way to cover up what they did. Mm-hmm. He was just living with the bodies. He didn't really do anything to cover up the fact that he killed them. That's just an interesting aspect of this case. Like, did he know right from wrong?
I mean, you could look at the fact that he fled after he was given the eviction notice as like, oh shit, they're going to find these bodies. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
that's just kind of my take.
Could be, or he knew that he was going to be like removed from that place anyway, so he was just like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna leave."
Yeah, it's true. He didn't want to clean up.
Yeah, that's interesting to me, because I mean, even in to bring up Jeffrey Dahmer again, because this just kind of reminds me a little bit of Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer did know right from wrong, and he said he knew it was wrong, and he did go to great lengths to cover up what he did. Mm-hmm. This guy just seems like he didn't do shit to cover it up.
Mm-mm. No, and I mean, if the multiple personality disorder diagnosis was correct, I'm sure like Frank knew right from wrong. He just liked to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Junior was a kid. Like, he probably didn't know anything else. And then Marty was like the friendly neighbor. Like, maybe he just didn't see anything that Frank had done. You know, or didn't. I don't know how that works, though. Like, I don't even want to pretend to know how that worked.
That's an interesting diagnosis, because, I mean, obviously in the 80s and 90s, it was called multiple personality disorder?
Yeah, multiple personality.
It was called multiple personality disorder, but now it's actually called DID, which is dissociative identity disorder.
Okay.
So it's actually like kind of changed, not definitions, but I'm not really sure why. Well, it's the name of it was changed, but
yeah, you disassociate from your actual personality.
Yes, and it's like a trauma response. Like, I obviously I'm not a psychiatrist, and I'm not well versed in mental health.
Yeah,
but from what I understand, it's a trauma response that's triggered by something that happens in childhood.
Right, and there is
like a fracture. It's like a fracture of your personality almost. Like, it's a coping mechanism.
Yeah, I get it. And there were a couple different things that I read that said he was put into foster care at an early age because his mom was young.
Oh.
I didn't put that in here because I couldn't find enough solid like sources to say like when, what, if that really actually happened.
Yeah, so he could have experienced some kind of trauma in his childhood. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he did.
Yeah.
His lawyer during the trial actually asked that Marty's disabilities, psychiatric diagnosis, and the fact that he was using heavy drugs at the time be taken into consideration.
Yeah.
For as far as leniency goes.
Right.
So I'm not sure if this was a good move or a bad move, but Marty ultimately waived his right to a jury, and he allowed the judge to determine his fate.
Yeah, it could go either way.
Yep. I'm going to tell you how it went. On April 28th, 1988, the judge found Marty guilty.
Mm-hmm, obviously.
Duh. He was sentenced to 1 life term and 6 death sentences.
Oh, shit.
Yep. However, the judge set it up so that the life term had to be complete before the 6 death sentences could come into play.
What was the life term?
Just life in prison with no parole.
No parole.
Right.
So that is an actual life sentence.
Right. So he was trying to have mercy on. He was trying to give justice to the victims, but also give mercy to Marty by giving him a death sentence, but essentially making it so that he will never have to be executed. He will essentially just spend the rest of his life in jail.
That's a bold choice, but okay.
I wish y'all could see Christina's face right now.
I've never heard anything like that, ever.
Yeah. I mean, that was that. That's how he did it.
All right.
Yeah. Marty Graham, the man with the Cookie Monster puppet, was locked away for good. Unfortunately, although he asked, the judge did not let Marty keep the Cookie Monster puppet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He did ask him?
He did. That's the first thing he asked after his sentence was, can I have my Cookie
kidding?
Monster puppet? No. The judge did let him keep, I guess it was a glove that had like finger puppets on it so that he had something. But yeah, he didn't let him take the Cookie Monster puppet. But Marty did ask. Yeah, that too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I know. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, how he's not a household name, I don't know. His crimes were horrifying, but it seems like he as a person was not so horrifying, you know? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I don't know. He's still alive.
I have to wonder with some of these people that if they would have never started dabbling in drugs, like, would they have turned out differently?
Oh, 100%.
Because drugs, I mean, they do damage to your brain. I mean, that's a fact.
Yeah.
He already, on top of that, had mental disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I really wonder, had he not ever started doing drugs, would we be here today? I don't know.
I mean, we probably would. We'd just be talking about somebody else.
Right, exactly.
Perfect world.
Yeah, that was a crazy one.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mention this either. I did say he's still alive and serving his time in a Philly prison, but he did become an ordained minister while in jail. So,
okay.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I guess whatever gives your life purpose in prison, you're going to be there until you die.
Yeah.
I guess you got to figure something out.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was poor. He was black in a neglected neighborhood riddled with drug and violence. Like, he just fell into the environment. Like, it sucks.
He was
like,
a product of his environment.
Right.
Basically.
That's what I'm trying to say. And it genuinely breaks my heart.
It's
like,
sad.
all around.
Yeah. It's really sad. He was just like fucked from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a shame for him. It's a shame, obviously, for his victims. Like, I can't even imagine.
Mm-mm. I mean, they were up there trying to get high, and then they get strangled because he just flipped his shit. I don't know. All right, my takeaway. You ready for this one?
Yes.
Monsters don't always growl. No. Sometimes they nod politely in the stairwell. But if you smell something, say something.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
But they did say something. His neighbors did say something.
Yeah, they asked him. He denied, and then he eventually got kicked out. Like, had the landlord listened earlier or had the neighbors complained earlier?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the landlord really, I don't want to say fucked up in this situation, but as a landlord, you can go into an apartment.
Yeah.
Like,
anytime.
That's baffling to me.
Yeah.
I don't understand, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, that was depressing. Why did we do this?
Yeah. I'm just kind of mind blown. That was
yeah, it was
that
something.
was a doozy.
Yeah, all from Jack suggesting I talk about Cookie Monster.
Yay, Jack! Good job.
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo.
Thanks for that. Thanks for ruining Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Butthead.
We have nothing left.
We really don't. We ruin everything on this show.
I guess thanks for listening, guys. If you're still with us, we appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, send us a Starbucks gift card. Just kidding. Take that out. That was rude.
No, you can. We are open to Starbucks gift cards. It's what keeps us running. You know how they say, like, the world runs on Dunkin'.
It runs
Ghosty Girls runs on Starbucks.
Or Dunkin' or Chili's.
I'm going to have to go with Starbucks. Like, the last few times I've been to Dunkin' and gotten coffees, they just have been very lackluster.
I'm sorry. How's that one today?
It's great because it's Starbucks.
And it's from Middletown. They do a good job at the Middletown Starbucks. We have 2 of them.
I mean, I've never had a bad drink from a Starbucks, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had drinks where it's like, whoa, this one's a little stronger, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Or this one's like maybe a little sweeter. But I don't think I've ever had like a straight up nasty drink from Starbucks that I was like, I'm not even drinking this. However, that has happened to me a couple of times at Dunkin'.
Do you remember the one time I got us Dunkin' because I came up like the back roads and my espresso tasted like soup broth.
Yeah. I remember you were like
weird.
Yeah, and didn't you end up going to Starbucks?
Yes.
See?
I did because that tasted normal.
And Dunkin' has superior breakfast. Don't get me wrong. Okay, Starbucks needs to up their game on the breakfast. But Starbucks is just superior coffee. I'm sorry. It's my opinion.
Well, that's because we're basic bitches.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. I'm excited.
that.
Pumpkin spice is coming out soon.
I'm excited for fall, period. I've already started buying Halloween decorations.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah, I've been Halloween shopping. The latest thing that I got is that huge pink stuffed skeleton.
That's friggin' giant.
I know. And it's so comfortable. You can lay on it and wrap its arms around you.
Where'd you get that from?
I got it from
Home
TJ
Goods.
Maxx.
TJ Maxx. I knew it.
And they also had like a sparkly one, but it was like disco ball type material. And I was like, that, I love it, but it's not going to be comfy.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to be practical when I'm buying a life-size plush skeleton. Right?
100%.
So, and then well, Daddy T got me the Live Laugh Lobotomy coffin pillow over there.
Which is amazing.
Yes,
because
it
you
matches
have that
my
on
Live
your
Laugh
wall.
Lobotomy sign. Those are the only word signs that I would ever have in my house.
Live, laugh, lobotomy.
Yes.
You don't have one that says eat in your kitchen to remind you to
No, I
eat?
hate those. I'm
Same.
sorry if you have them. I really am. I mean, you do you, but I hate them. The laundry one fucking kills me.
Yeah.
When they have a laundry sign above the washer and dryer, like, bitch, we know it's fucking laundry.
Right, we get it.
What do you expect? Like, what do you think that we're gonna mistake this for?
Yeah. Okay, redone. I'm gonna cook a chicken on this washer.
Like, be so for real right now, okay?
I love it. No, I never got into those writing things either.
No, and the live, laugh, love, live, laugh, bleh.
I do like the do what you love what you do,
except murder.
I would put that on my wall.
Yeah. Ironic ones I'm cool with.
Yeah.
But I don't need signs telling me where my laundry machine is.
No?
And what room is for eating.
Well,
I feel like it's pretty fucking self-explanatory.
It's funny because the kitchen is where you cook it, not eat it.
Oh,
but a lot of people put the eat signs in the kitchen.
Fair enough. That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, my fat ass eats. I take shit right out of the fridge and just shove it in my face. But
I will eat everywhere except a bathroom.
I've eaten in the bathtub before. I've done it.
Oh yeah,
I've done it.
Yeah. Okay. I take that back. I guess I would eat anywhere.
Same. I've done it. Any hoozle.
Yeah. Don't put heads in cereal boxes, guys. It's fucked up.
Don't get Rice Krispies.
Oh, God. Thanks for listening.
Oh,
Bye.
my God. See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Don't be one.
Bye.
Are you forgetting our entire thing? Fuck's sake.
It's been 3 weeks, okay?
See you next Tuesday.
Cut me some fucking slack.
Don't be one. Cut her some slack. She hasn't drank her Starbies. Love you. Bye. Like and subscribe. Or whatever you're supposed to do. Thanks.
Or
bye.
don't. We don't care. Bye.
We do care. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.